Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining Reef. In the game of Reef, the idea is to build your own reef up. You're starting with one of each of the different types of coral that is available to us. You are starting with 2 cards. On your turn, you'll have 2 options. The first option is to take a card. To take cards, I will either take one of the 3 that are face up on the table, or I can take this one. If I choose to take the one from the top of the deck, I need to put one of my points on the lowest level card. Notice there are 2 level 2s and 1 level 5, so that point has to go on one of those 2 cards. It is my choice which one it goes on, so maybe I put on that one in order to take this card into my hand. The next time someone wishes to do that, if these are the cards that are still up, they will need to put their point onto that to bring it up to 3 points, the same as that one. In future rounds, if anyone picks that card up, they will get the point that is on that card. The other thing that you are able to do, or the other choice that you have, instead of taking a card, is to play a card. So I've got these 3 cards in my hand now because I took one last turn. What I'm able to do when I play it is I play the card, I get whatever is on the top of the card. So if I play that, I need to add an orange and a purple coral to my reef. I could put them there, suddenly I've got a stack of 3. I could do that, and suddenly I've got a stack of 2 and a single. Or I could put them anywhere. So basically any of the spaces are available to you. Your only limitation is that you've got a maximum height of 4 coral pieces, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise they can go anywhere. Once I've put my coral down, I then will score points for however many coral fit this description. So in this case, I've actually got none because this is looking for any color at level 4. If that's how I played my turn, this one is now at level 4. Of course, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 corals. So I would get 3 points for that. When I take 3 points, pretty straightforward, get points from the points pool. So that's basically the essence of the game. What you're looking for on each card in terms of the bottom section is there's a couple of things different on them. So this card is looking for however many structures you have, any color, so see all 4 colors in the structure, at level 4. This one's looking for them at level 3. So if you've got things at level 4, this one's not going to give you points. However, any that are at level 3, so if that's what my thing looked like and I played that card, I'll get 2 points for each of them. This one's looking for yellow and green in any to be diagonal. So this pattern can actually be reversed or flipped over if necessary. It's just looking for diagonal. So 2 of them, they are level 2 plus. So this one's level 3, that one's level 4. That gets 5 points. There's a yellow down here. If there was a green there or there, that would not be worth any points because they need to be on level 2 as a bare minimum. This one is we take one of our yellows, whichever one is highest. So if that's what it looked like, we would have to go with that one because this one is higher than that one. If that's what we looked like, we'd have the choice between the 2. So whichever yellow you're taking as your center point, you're then looking for how many orange are all the way around it. So in this case, if we take that yellow as the center, these 2 orange are around it, that would be worth 4 points. If we had to take this yellow, it would only be worth 2 points. That card's the same, but using orange as the center. So once again, that's worth the 4 points. If we have a card like this, that's looking for orange to be next to each other, but they need to be at level 2. So this is worth 5 points. That is worth no points. That is also worth no points. They have to be at level 2. But if this was the structure, that would be worth 2 points. Now, it's very worthwhile to notice that is what the structure looks like. This is still only worth 5 points if you play that card, because you can only use each section or each color once. So that counts for the 5 points. That one's already been counted, so you can't use it again to count off that one. If this one is played, that's looking for 3 in a row. Notice there's no numbers on it, so they can be at any height. That, so we've got 3 yellows, counts for the 4 points. This one is similar. You're just looking down on it, however many you can see. So if we take these ones off for the second so we can see it, we have orange and purple, which is worth 3 points, and then there's another pairing of orange purple next to each other. Notice they're next to each other. If there's one of those out here, it doesn't count. They need to be in the same pattern. but any direction of the same pattern. And this is looking for greens to be at level 4 to get 5 points. This one is looking for purples to be in that pattern. This one is looking for greens to be in the right angle. And that one's looking for orange to be in a square. Those last 3, again, the height of each of the corals does not matter. The game finishes when one of the colors of coral has totally been taken, so there's no more left for anyone to take on that one color. We then finish the current round, so if this is the start player and he's the person who takes the last of one color, this person would get one more turn. Then any cards that are still in your hand, there was a hand limit of 4 cards, so you can't take any more than that. Once you've got the 4, you have to start playing them. You can then score each of them once, or anything that has a score on it can score once. If you've got multiples of a card, you can only get one of them scored in that last set of scorings. Once that's done, you just add up your Reef points, and whoever has the most points wins. I think that is all that needs to be said about Reef. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you'd like to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaying. And until next time, enjoy gaming.